This is Gerald, and you're listening to the Homebrew Heroes podcast.
Welcome everyone to the Homebrew Heroes podcast, where we be rolling dice and taking names. For those of you who are new to the podcast, we are a group of nerdy commoners who refer to each other as friends, and we play Dungeons and Dragons. We have adopted the name Homebrew Heroes because we refer to the rulebooks as guidelines as opposed to rules. Homebrewing is a form of D&D where we create our own stories, lands, and NPCs. So join us as we venture forth into the unknown and create shenanigans to last a lifetime. When last we left our heroes, they were dealing with one of the halflings, Thaddeus Boffin, and something he stole from Thedric Boffin. When they returned to the party, they found that Thedric had been poisoned, and now they're trying to pick up the pieces of this disaster and figure out exactly what's going on. So we start off with Thedric coming back and giving you some information on what he thinks happened.
Who would try to poison an 80-year-old halfling?
Yes, I tell you who. That damned Thaddeus Hogsborough Boffin!
I am actually going to kill a halfling. I am actually
He
going
says,
to have to
no, Berric. We must not stoop to that level.
Alright, if you do it, I will. If you don't, I will do it.
Now, look here, little man. I don't usually like to get involved in other people's affairs, but it does seem like somebody tried to kill you. Are you sure you don't want any form of recompense?
I think if I continue with my plan to just leave, I will be rid of all this problems and whatnot. So we are going to go ahead and go on with my plan. Let's forget everybody here in Lavenfield, Hogsborough, and I will be gone. And he stomps away and he leaves, and everybody's kind of like, oh my god, this just happened. And two people come up to you, Berric, and they're like, Berric, they've taken Thomas.
Motherfucker.
Sir Thomas?
No, Thomas.
Oh, okay.
Not Thomas.
It's like the fawn? No. Sorry.
And it says, I haven't seen Thomas. They had to have taken him. They've had to have gotten rid of him.
Thomas.
And as they're screaming that,
Halflings.
halflings, as they're screaming that at you, Thomas runs up. He's like, they did not take me, mother, but they are coming. And Thomas's parents, they look to you, Berric.
Who is they?
This is Filbert and Thelma Longfoot is the name of Thomas's parents, and you recognize them. And they say, Berric, you need to get Thomas and Thedric out of here now. They will not be safe if they stay here in Lavenfield. I fear that the worst is coming over Thaddeus of Hogsborough. There's a sickness to him. He's becoming mad. Please, escort Thomas and escort Thedric out of Padtree.
He's becoming mad.
Well, to be fair, he was already short-tempered.
Oh, jokes!
Ooh,
Yak, 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 yak.
It's not about us for once.
He says, yes, over the
Funny when
years,
it's on the other end.
it just seems that Thaddeus has slowly started to get
Not that
meaner
big of a
and
leap, though.
more of a bully. It's become more than just a rivalry of cousins. He's starting to become darker. Please, escort Thomas and Thedric out of here. I know Thaddeus will not harm anybody, but Thedric, and he knows Thedric loves Thomas, so he will harm Thomas. Please, get Thedric and Thomas out of here. I do not care where you take them. Just please, find them sanctuary.
Sanctuary. Alright.
And I will make sure that we get the microwave out of this festival. Because we do not use Chef Mike here.
He is heating up nacho cheese, which requires much time and patience.
I don't have them out in the woods, so...
30-second intervals, and then a stir.
She pulls out this little pouch of coin, and she puts it in your hands, like in the dearest way, and she holds your hand. She says, "Please, take this. It's not much, but it may be able to help him start a new life elsewhere. Go get Thedric, take Thomas with you, and take them east to the Smoldering Dragon, and then from there, get them out of Padtree."
I never got to shoot off the fireworks.
Thomas always talks about seeing the elves. Maybe your friends can help him make his dream come true.
Come along, Thomas.
Thomas is like, okay, Berric. I don't have anything on me, though, besides the clothes on my back.
I can
Sorry,
take him
Obi.
to his house and get some clothes. Be quick.
The mom says, no, they'll be
Keep
sure
him
to go by
secret.
our home.
Keep him safe.
Just make him or find him clothes elsewhere, but you guys need to leave now.
Let's go.
You wanna go with?
First time in civilization, and how many?
Let me get paid.
This is why I don't get involved.
So you guys take Thomas.
Aren't you unconscious from drinking?
No, he
No,
woke
no, I
up.
woke up.
Yeah, he woke back up.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Well, welcome back. And so,
You've got a little something.
and so you guys make your way over back to Thedric's home. As for the dwarves and elves, are you guys going to help Berric escort Thedric and Thomas out of Padtree while Cage needs to find some medicine as well?
I like the little shrub. I like the little talking shrub. He's fun.
Better be getting paid to do this.
Better be good fish.
We're on our way back to Glorindale anyway. I suppose we could accompany you.
All right.
Very well.
The eyes have it. So Thomas, Thedric, they get prepared. Thedric gets his whole backpack ready. You can tell he's had this ready actually, and you can tell that's probably why he hasn't cleaned his house because he knew he was leaving. And so he tucks his locket in his little vest pocket, and he says, "Well, I think having an escort to where I will be going will be a good idea. I think bidding farewell to Lavenfield will be the best interest in my heart. Shall we venture to the Smoldering Dragon?"
No more drinks, little one.
Aye. Let us go.
Alright. So, I know that so you guys start walking, and he starts saying, I know I wanted to go to Donduin, and I know Thomas wanted to visit the elves. Which way, Berric, do you think would be the best to get to either one? We could make a stop at Brempor if we go from the Smoldering Dragon straight north. We could go...
Cage does not like that.
Cage just dropped his whole coin purse on the ground.
What coin purse?
Oh yeah, you have no coins. Never mind. He dropped his sack of rocks.
Just a moment. I have one piece of unfinished business to attend to.
Must have been the ale.
Keep these halflings safe.
I push them towards my companion.
I'm gonna old man book it back to Thaddeus's.
Okay.
Wait,
See if there's any signs.
Well, you do have a horse.
Oh yeah, I'll use that.
Okay.
was it his horse or mine that was pulling the
We-
carriage?
Both of yours. You had two
Okay,
horses.
okay, so mine's still hooked up to it.
Okay.
Yeah, so Berric, you hop onto your horse and you tell everybody else, please keep these halflings safe. I trust in you. And you say, Cage,
I will catch up.
Yes.
Make your way.
So Berric makes a very
Berric fashion.
very Berric fashion. He rides back through Lavenfield, back to Hogsborough as you guys are venturing forth to the Smoldering Dragon. And he says, meet me in 3 days at the Smoldering Dragon, the inn of the Smoldering Dragon. So you get back to...
At the dawn of the third day, look to the east.
Right. So you get back to Hogsborough, Berric,
I did not intend for that to fit so perfectly.
and you ride directly to Thaddeus's home, and you kind of take your staff and you boom, boom, boom on his door. And Thaddeus, you can hear him, "You better be knocking on my door because you finished the job and got rid of that damn Lavenfield boffin." And he comes to the door, opens it, and he's like, "In a kind way." So,
Sacred flame.
okay, so what does that do? Sorry.
It's just a cantrip, but I'm gonna set the little fucker on fire.
Okay.
Do you want me to read the description?
Yes, please read it out for people who don't know what Sacred Flame is.
Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Or take 1d8. Ooh.
Okay, I rolled a 4.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna say that doesn't. What's against my spell? Let's see, isn't it?
The plates are over here.
Yeah, that
Or
number,
my-
the DC check.
Which is. Fuck. Sorry, I won't have to figure it out again.
Go ahead. That's okay.
What is
We'll
it?
give you a
11
second.
plus Dex? Is it my Wisdom modifier plus proficiency? Does that sound right?
That's a good question. That's something a wizard should know.
It is, isn't it? I just watch him burn for a little bit while I think about it.
It sounds like fume.
Well, with a 4, I'm almost positive he fails.
Yeah, we know he's gonna burn, but
Burn, baby, burn.
It's gonna burn up.
I'd imagine, based on your character, it would be your wisdom modifier, actually.
But do
Speaking
you
as
add proficiency or not?
speaking as the DM, I would say it would be your a base of 11 with your wisdom modifier. Sounds about right to me. Which
Okay,
is,
we'll just go with that.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, so
DM ruling.
Ah,
So he rolled a 4 against your what?
16.
16. Wow. Okay, so you sacred flame this little halfling ass. You just boom, and you hit him with sacred flame so well because of his bad roll that he flies back into his fire pit on fire from your sacred flame and just kind of lays there crisping.
I watch,
So Berric, now you've kind of
stroking my beard.
which isn't that dark of a moment since he's tried to kill and hurt, you know,
Yeah.
a lot of people in Lavenfield. So this is kind of a sense of justice, I'd say. You burn in the fires that you created. So what else do you do now, Berric,
Is he,
that you have taken?
He's burning, screaming.
Oh, you hit him so hard it knocked him out.
Oh, he's
He rolled.
unconscious.
Yeah, you hit him with the sacred flame, and because he rolled a 4 to your 16, it just hit him, knocked his lights out, and he flew back, rolled into his fire pit in a nice little comical way.
It occurs to Berric that there are other halflings
Not in this moment. It's late.
under his wing, though, that actually did the poisoning.
Oh, yes. Based on what he was saying coming
Yes.
to the door, you kind of get the idea he may have paid some people to do that.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna pull out my longsword and just stab the unconscious halfling.
The halfling.
Just stab him until he's dead.
All right, so he is already dead, but you walk over
Oh,
and you take
he was
your
out.
you take your well, he's on fire and fell into a fire.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, I
mean,
want to
there-
make sure.
There's assumptions there. You pull out your longsword, you kind of poke at him like it's a fire pick. You just keep pushing it. You hear tss, as his blood kind of seeps out. Kind of
Oh,
dark a little.
Jesus.
It's a little dark for you, Berric. But he is dead. Thaddeus is dead, for sure.
I'll take all of his riches and belongings and head back.
Okay, so you start to, kind of revenge. As you go to reach for one, you kind of get this flash of just like fire in your brain. Like it just grabs your attention, and you notice that there's something about this other necklace out of the other ones that you've grabbed that this has some sort of malice to it.
Are there any tongs nearby?
Yes, you can see that there's like some tongs in his kitchen there that's right across from there.
Pick them up. Use the tongs to pick up the necklace.
Okay, so you pick up the tongs, you put it.
Touch the necklace to the fire for a bit, and then touch it and find that it's unusually cool.
Oh god.
So you put the necklace in the fire in which Thaddeus is still burning. You're kind of toasting this necklace like a marshmallow, exactly. You don't sense nothing really happens. It just gets kind of warm, but it doesn't glow. Nothing like that happens.
Detect magic on it?
All right, so you go to detect magic, and you get that same real, like, deep feeling in your stomach that just makes you feel almost hatred Now, it's not like you're going to throw up. This is like, I want to grab somebody by the throat and just hurt them if they try and take this from me.
I will.
Totally rational reasons.
I'll relieve myself.
What?
I'll put out the fire.
Okay, well, we're just kidding. You guys can have great
It's
assumptions
been a while.
about what's happening. Berric here, in a very natural way, puts out the fire in front of him. A very organic.
I'll put the necklace in a separate pouch and hang on to that. And we'll
Alright.
head out.
And when you do that and you
Come
put it...
light Xerox.
What?
Light Xerox? So you call your horse Light Xerox to you, and the horse runs up, and he's ready for you. You notice when you put that second pouch on your person, you do still feel that feeling, and it starts to kind of grow on you. And so we'll follow you going back to Smoldering Dragon in just a second.
Okay.
Coming back to your group.
Have we left?
With the Hoff... Yeah, you guys are making your way to the Smoldering Dragon, which is just east of Padtree. And as you guys get there, you can see that's just a town, kind of a mixture of people. There's some humans there. Not many elves or dwarves, but definitely humans and halflings that are hanging out here. And you get closer to this place, and you can see some people who are just partying it up, doing what they're doing, and kind of just going about their stuff, partying, drinking, and all that stuff.
It's drugs, isn't it?
What? No, I don't know. So what do you guys do? You guys have the two halflings that Berric has told you to take care of.
Well, I don't remember that.
I turned to everybody else. Did Berric say he was going to meet us here?
Yes. Was you listening?
In all honesty, I drifted off.
At least you're
Thedric says,
Been
well,
surprised.
I think me and my nephew would like something to eat. Shall we go inside and find some ale and some, perhaps bread or some poultry?
How much is it? Enough to?
As long as you're paying.
Wait, you do not have any money on you?
I'm a ranger. I live off the land.
Ah, so...
You want the fancy things in life, you're going to have to pay.
Well, then, if you live off the land, then go live off the land.
I'll love me some poultry.
I like this halfling.
Why am I protecting this ass?
Right, I can, get rid of him if you like.
Huh?
You can get rid of him if you like, if you know what I mean. Yes, he won't wake up.
I'm pretty sure that would go against what we were told to do.
What doesn't know won't hurt him.
So Thedric's like,
Cage is smiling a little too much at that comment.
Thedric grabs Thomas. He says, let's go inside and get some food. We'll deal with these people later. And they go inside. They close the door. And
I'm not letting them out of my sight. I'm following them.
okay, so Cage runs in behind them and opens the door. And Thedric's like, well, I thought you were living off the land there, Mr. Ranger.
So I was hungry.
Well, then go live off the land, Ranger.
All right. And as soon as you are out of my sight, you're going to find whatever nasty has been sent after you. It's going to find you. And then it's probably going to torture you.
Who do you think's
Nice
after us besides
and
Thaddeus?
slowly. There's a lot of things out in the world that you boffins haven't been exposed to. A lot of things that like to eat boffins too.
Really? Like what? We don't know much about the outside world. We kind of live to ourselves, so you're about the biggest thing I've ever seen.
Imagine the biggest, nastiest, most ruthless creature you've ever seen, and multiply it by cancer.
An elf. An elf.
I think I have a name for such a creature. I'll call it a cage.
Do not make me backslap you.
Oh, do you think Berric would be okay with you hitting us? You're sent to protect us.
I'm gonna intimidate him a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
Rowan, let's go inside. Get some food.
I would agree.
You go
19.
inside.
19, so you intimidate him, he's fine.
He said keep you alive.
Just gonna do
He
this.
didn't say anything about keeping you well.
Fine. I want to be kept well. So you guys all go inside.
Just what? I'm in the zone.
Yeah, Berric's just riding danger zone.
Anybody got some coconuts?
There we go.
So you guys get inside, and the barkeep sees your group. Is like, looks like I got a band of adventurers here. How can I help you?
An elf adventure, please.
He's
You're
like,
one to
how about you all
talk for.
drink on the house, if I can have one with you?
Yes.
And as he says that, this lady comes up. Get off of my counter now! And she pushes him, and he just falls off. And she's like, she gets herself together. She says, please don't listen to that man. He does not run this inn or tavern, and nothing here is on the house. What will you be having?
A silence falls on
I go find a table in the corner.
Water.
Well, my good lady, the two small ones over there. They
Who are you calling small one?
Oh,
She's looking up at you from behind the bar, by the way.
Oh, you didn't say that.
You shouldn't assume. She says, I am a small person too.
Yeah, don't be racist.
Don't be hiding.
to do with race. I'm taller than everyone here.
Not if we stand on each other's shoulders.
We would be what, 9 foot and 4?
Yep.
9'4".
That'd be a big...
Okay, the two
trench
boffins over there required some food. I'm just here.
Boffin? You say boffin?
Oh,
Human
shit.
just
Was that there?
halfling.
I know the boffins. Is that you, Thedric? And then she looks around, he's like, yes, I know you. You're Lily Grey Squirrel. And she says, yes,
Grey
yes,
Squirrel.
yes. I am Grey Squirrel. I left my brother in Lavenfield, and I've been here now. I run the Smoldering Dragon. And he says, I've missed you. And they have this big thing, and she gives them 2 drinks. And Thedric and Thomas, they walk off into the corner with Inminier, and they sit with you.
Oh.
And Lily's just kind of like, it's nice seeing them. So what will you be having?
I'm just here as their protector at the moment.
So much for keep them secret.
Well,
Keep it secret. So you're not going to have anything to drink?
I had enough earlier.
A ranger like you probably lives off the land. Good. How about you go join your halfling friends? I heard you arguing about them leaving your sight, and this is quite a crowded tavern, so I would imagine you wouldn't want them to get lost in the crowd.
Oh, that's good looking out for them, miss.
They call me
That's how I roll.
I'll have an ale, please.
Alright. That's going to cost you 2 silver pieces there, dwarf.
Never mind.
Dang!
How about a glass of water? How much does that cost?
A glass of water, you'll just have to go outside to the well and get yourself a little glass of water.
Jackpot.
Did you come over with me?
Yes, I did.
Rowan, would you please go get me some ale?
I hold out my hand.
I hand over 2 silver pieces.
I go over to the bartender and, barkeep, and ale, please.
Alright, so she takes your silver pieces, puts them in a little pouch, goes over, fills up your thing of ale, hands it to you. She says, there you go.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
I take it back over and then I just slam it right in front of her.
So nice of you.
Actually, second thought, I'll take that ale.
Tensions
Alright.
rise.
2 silver pieces. So you toss her 2 silver pieces, she puts it in her pouch, she gives you an ale in a mug. She says, will that be all? Anybody else want to do? Would you like any bread? Would you like any, meat? Anything to eat? No? Alright. I have other customers to attend to, so have a great time here at the Smoldering Dragon. So as you guys are sitting there drinking and stuff like that, someone comes up to the dwarves, another halfling.
Oh no.
And he says, I've never seen a dwarf here in a couple of months. Do you happen to know who I am?
You're a talking bush. What can I do for you?
No. My name is Owen Hammerfoot.
Oh, Hammerfoot.
You dropped a hammer on your what? That must have been painful.
That is not why they call me Hammerfoot. And hopefully one of your friends will find out soon. I am the best halfling brawler here east of Padtree. And I've never fought in a dwarf before.
Kick his ass. You want me to kick his ass?
Which one of you here thinks you could take old Owen Hammerfoot?
Oh God! We're doing a shoot or 3.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Okay.
Remus and Cade are doing rock, paper, scissors.
1, 2, 3.
I don't want to fight him. You want
I'll take you on, Hammerfoot.
Alright, so Cade tells Owen Hammerfoot, I'll brawl with you. So they begin to fight, and he says, alright, you know how these brawls work in these taverns,
Absolutely
right?
not. But go ahead.
Here's what's gonna happen. To find out who's the toughest, we're gonna hit each other in various ways. And whoever gets knocked out first loses. So I'll punch you, you punch me, or you could kick me and I'll kick you. However you feel you can knock me out.
I sit down next to Cade and take his drink.
Alright, so Cade gets up to do this, and Cade
I
just
take
sits
Cade's
down.
seat, yeah, and I
just
take
takes...
I kind of just pick it up, just...
He says, so, are you ready for the first hit?
Let's do it.
Alright, you're going to go ahead and you're going to roll against me a Constitution saving throw.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I got 20.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I got 18.
You got 18? Okay, so he goes to hit you. Boom! Hits you hard. Doesn't knock you out, but it rings your bell on this one. And you are kind of dazed right now. And he's like, first hit and you're already dazed there, dwarf. Go ahead and do your best.
Oh, come
so
on.
Since he dazed
He doesn't
you,
measure up to you.
I will roll against you on your strength. You'll make a strength check. I'll make a Constitution saving throw. But you roll at disadvantage because you're dazed.
Okay. What's the disadvantage?
You roll twice, take the lower.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, really?
19.
That was your...
Actually 14, 15, 16.
So that was your lowest?
Yeah.
Well, good old Owen Hammerfoot here rolled a 2. So Cade over here, you know, you're dazed. You got hit. He hit you good that first time. But you're like, you know what? This guy's out here to hit. I'm going to hit this guy. So you take your dwarf fist. You swing it across his face. This dude's feet, he gets hit so hard, he kind of slides on his feet a little bit. And then, boom! Slams right onto the ground. Out cold.
Oh. I didn't mean to hurt you, little bush. I'm sorry.
I get up, go
But
over to him.
I
check
can't
for
be
the
held
compass.
accountable for what happens when I don't know what's going on in front of me.
I'm gonna loot the body.
So Cade wins, and there's a bunch of just silent halflings. Like, what just happened?
I go over, check his coin purse.
So Cage goes over, kind of grabs his coin purse, and he picks it up. It's got a nice weight to it.
Looks like he just bought rounds for everybody.
Woot! Yes.
Toss it over to what was her name?
Barlow woman, Butterbur.
Nope.
Gray squirrel.
Lily
Gray squirrel bush.
I toss it over to Gray Squirrel.
Alright, so you
He bought rounds for everyone.
So you toss this coin purse to Lily Gray Squirrel, and she catches it, and she's like, ooh. Everyone's drinking on the house tonight. Well, I should say on Owen Hammerfoot's account. And so everybody's like, woo! They're roaring, excited, and they get to drink on Owen Hammerfoot's account. Woo! The two elves, you guys are approached by someone, and he comes up, he's like, hi. I see that you're elves.
This is some seedy.
We're crossing our arms with our arms like this, smiling with a big shit-eating grin. Like, yeah, let's see this one.
You're very astute.
Yeah, yes, whatever that means. But look, my name is Peter Hobblecott.
I don't care.
And I really desperately want to see the elf lands before I get too old and perish away or dissolve into sugar, whatever you think about it.
Can you escort me to any of the elf lands? I'll give you the deed to my land there back in Lavenfield.
Why would I ever want that?
Because you're helping a fellow halfling out. Make a
fellow
wish.
halfling? I'm not.
You know what I mean. You have halfling friends over there. I see Thedric boffin. I know Thedric. I
Come
know
across the
Thomas.
bar and go, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Oh, damn little bush.
He says, look, I don't have much besides my land back home. I give you my deed to my land if you just get me to either Gorendil, Greywood, or the scarier woodland realm of Landowil.
I look at Rowan.
I'll just go, wherever you're taking Thedric and Thomas, just let me go with them. And then if I have to figure out the rest, I will.
Hold on, I have a bad idea about this guy. You remember keep him secret, keep him safe. Think creatively. Just, use your brain for once.
Oh, you're one to talk.
Oh,
I just get up and walk away.
Oh, so you'll be music.
So Minye just gets up, kind of turns her cheek at him, and just walks away. As this is going on, Berric, you come through the door. You have ridden pretty extensively. You come into the door. You park your horse legally. But you come in and you got kind of a bad attitude toward anybody.
Nice. I don't know what that was. Cut that out.
Do I see him walk through the door?
No.
No?
What?
Do I see him walk through the door?
Yes, you see him walk through the door.
Alright, I immediately just start bringing him a drink.
Elephant in the room.
So Cage sees Berric walk into the tavern of the Smoldering Dragon, and he brings you over an ale in a cup. He's like, "Hey, here's ale."
You want to talk about it?
I want to drink about it. Take the cup. Seat over.
So, what happened?
So you kind of at this point get a little irritated with his pushing on questions. It's only been 2 questions, but because of what I told you earlier, you're kind of like really impatient.
I need to drink some more about it first, thanks.
I'm guessing you killed him.
In this point, he kind of
It's not a question.
At this point, he kind of
It's an
sets you
assumption.
off, pushing the matter still.
I'll take his drink as well. Get up, walk away to an empty table, if there is one.
There's an empty table.
And I'll just kind of stoop there with my 2 drinks.
I walk up to Gray Squirrel, grab another drink, and walk right back over.
Alright, so Cage grabs another drink. He's really worried about his friend Berric over here. So he grabs another drink and he goes and sits right across from Berric again.
Not saying shit.
But Berric, you are more than bothered now that he is just not leaving you alone. And you feel this just intense, almost lashing out feeling.
Uh-oh. Looking through my spells.
Oh.
Ooh, remove curse. No, just kidding. Sorry.
Oh, damn!
I just sit in silence, ignoring him, kind of stewing and grumbling.
In Cage, you can tell that he's holding back a lot of anger right now. You can see his jaw clenching. You can just tell that this is not normal for your friend Berric.
Which is why I'm not saying shit.
That he just seems extremely mad.
Oh, and I'm keeping an eye on the 2 hobbits, or halflings.
Halflings!
I have an idea.
Alright.
I turn back to the halfling that was bothering me.
Uh-oh. Real quick. Can we have a hobbit jar where you put a quarter in every time?
Right?
I'm sorry, I was so rude before. What was your name again, sir?
My name is Peter Hobblecott.
Alright, so if you really want to get someplace, you should go talk to Mr. Berric over there.
Do I hear this? Do I hear this?
You do not hear this.
Oh, shit.
God.
He's like, oh, you're talking about the guy with the pointy hat over there.
Yes.
He'll get me where I need to go.
Of course. He would love to.
Alright, so Minier convinces this halfling, Peter Hobblecott, who's really insistent on getting to an elf land because he's really interested on visiting one, that he should talk to Berric, who's currently not in the best mood. So this guy comes on over, and he sits right next to Berric, but kind of in a way where he scooches, bumps into you. And he's like, hey, your elf friend over there, the she-elf, she said you can get me to where I need to go.
If looks could kill, I give him a look.
Listen.
He's like, well, you know, I had that once. There's this nice little flower. If you eat it, clears it right up.
Listen.
Now, no, hey, look, hold on here. I'm talking to your friend about getting somewhere. Now, look, what's your name, right? Your name's Berric, right? Okay, so this is what I'm trying to get to one of the elf lands here. Now, can you please pay attention to me? And he kind of taps your shoulder.
I'm staring right fucking at him.
Look, I can see you looking at me, but I feel like you're not hearing me. If you get what I'm saying.
I'm gonna cut in one more time. Listen. You look like you might be a few too many drinks in. And you may not be understanding his mood right now.
Oh, I totally get
Back
you.
away. Or else you will be going somewhere.
I want to go somewhere. That's the point. And he turkeys you on accident. Like, hits you in the back to give you like a pat, like we're pals. He's like, look, your friend said I'm going somewhere, so that means I'm joining you through thick and thin. Where you go, I go. And he sits there and he just kind of puts his hands over each other.
Deal with him.
Pick him up.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Moody Gandalf. I'll get Berric.
16?
Berric. We'll need a Gandalf and a Hobbit jar.
16.
16, so you successfully pick this guy up. He's like, oh, you unhand me, you ranger motherfucker! I'm trying to get to these elf lands here! And he's just screaming, and
I just carry him.
while you do that, he's
for
wailing
going.
around. He kicks Berric's drink onto him on the table. Completely spills all over his robes. He's like, you unhand me! He said he was gonna take me to one of them elf lands there!
Alright, before I even see it, I just kind of look and start making for the door.
Alright, so Cage grabs this halfling, Peter Hobblecott, picks him up. Peter kicks this mug of ale all over Berric on accident. Cage storms out of the smoldering dragon with the halfling.
And I throw him into the watering trough for the animals.
He just throws him in the watering trough. Peter
And go back inside.
Peter Hobblecott's like, ah! Goddamn, that's wet! And he kind of just lays there. He's like, but it's kind of cool.
I just yell, sober up!
And
Walk back inside.
Cage goes back inside, and you can see that Berric is almost unhinged at this point. And this is not normal.
Managing to keep it together, though.
Yeah, and everybody else notices it too. That you're like gripping the table, gripping your staff. You were just about to lose it.
Why did you send that halfling over there?
Berric,
Why not?
Oh,
what has you acting this way?
I use my beard to mop up some of the spillage while I'm still processing my rage. Do not meddle in the affairs of wizards, for they are quick to... I know, that's probably copyright too, huh?
No. Don't worry about it. You could be a wizard. You are a wizard.
This is for comedy effect only.
Do I?
And or education.
And/or education.
Do I detect that the object on my person is affecting my mood?
Yes, you knew that.
I knew that pretty much. From
And you're
the start.
kind of, but you kind of are like.
And I don't know. I can't obviously just give it to some schmuck, but I could. I'll just take it out of my pocket for a bit and put it on the table.
All right, so you take it out of your pocket.
This is smart. What's the worst that could happen?
Do I notice anything about it?
Do I get a little happy? Oh, just a little.
You kind of feel an alleviation off of your back, but you start, Cage. You start to feel like this almost like itch that you need to grab this and take it from Berric.
Berric, what is that?
I do not know. I have no memory of this thing.
The other four, you notice that he pulls out this really pretty necklace, like, and so you guys notice that he's put this on the table. It's a really pretty necklace.
Oh, I put the bag. Did he pull it out?
Yeah, he said
You
that
touched
you
it?
He said that you
Shit.
He said that you pulled it out of the bag.
Well, I tried to put the bag with it in it
Oh.
on the table.
Oh, I thought you pulled it out of the bag.
I didn't pull out jewelry and like go bling. Yo, look everybody.
Bling, yo.
No, I just put a pouch on the table.
Oh, okay, so you put a pouch on the table. Okay, so
that's
then,
what I tried to do.
No, okay, yeah, we'll rewind. Rewind. Yeah, so you put the pouch on the table, not just the necklace itself. But you guys still notice that he put something on the table that kind of had them both.
And dwarves will hear the gold and
clink,
and we would immediately be like,
yeah, you guys be like,
I'm guessing it's gold, right?
Yeah.
My
Does
gold
the gold
senses
call
are tingling.
we immediately perk up and I start to look at what's going on over there, and I kind of inch my way a little bit closer in my chair.
Just
in the
inching your chair across the tavern.
Yes.
All right.
I slowly make my way from the
Berric.
bar over to the.
Berric, you need to tell me what's in
Okay.
that bag.
Keeping conspicuous.
Stealth check. Yeah, Remus, you can't say as inconspicuous as you can without rolling.
Oh, I've minus 1 on health too. On stealth too.
Oh, it's gonna suck.
1.
Wow.
You rolled a 1?
No.
You rolled a 1.
I kind of rolled.
What now?
I rolled about 18 higher than you, so Remus is like, I'm going to try and sneak to see what they are doing. I am sneaking right now. And he does that all across the tavern.
I'm pretending to not notice him.
So Berric
See, it
occasionally.
worked! Sorry.
Knocking chairs over, everything out the way.
Beers full left and right, just glass crashing.
Berric, once more. What is in the bag?
I do not know. I open it up a little bit so that we can see it, but I leave the drawstring such that I could just snatch it up in a hurry if I need
Okay.
to. I just kind of gently open it. It's a drawstring pouch, let's say.
As you kind of peek the inside of it a bit.
Seen something like this.
Unlock it.
Do I recognize anything?
Or
Like, do
is
I
it-
have
is
any
it the
idea
pocket
what
watch or
kind of
something?
make it would be?
Yes, you both actually recognize it opening it. You guys kind of, in your brains, you guys are like, oh, that is some jewelry
shit.
that can only be forged in Argoroth.
Oh.
Argoroth being the land just east of Padtree and south of some of the dwarven lands where some evil stirs. Argoroth is home to a lot of the orcs in this world.
How did this get here?
That's the same question I'm wondering.
This traveled a long way to get here.
At this point,
And if
Remus
it's affecting you.
Remus gets to a table you guys are at, trying to be as inconspicuous as possible. He's very not.
Hello, Remus.
He kicks the table, and as you're holding like the pouch and seeing him do it, you look at Remus. He kicks the table, kind of hits your bag, and the necklace goes flying out of it and slides into the crowd of people.
Can I react to try and catch it?
You can make a dexterity check, see if you catch it.
14.
Cool. So it almost flies. So it flies out of the bag. It almost goes in the direction where it would slide right into the crowd of people. But you kind of grab it, and right as you do, you just get this like flash of evil, and you start getting real possessive almost.
I punched the dwarf.
All right, so you punch. So you go.
Okay.
So you go.
Hey, I took it on the chin. You can do it too.
So Cage goes to hit Remus. So you're gonna have to see if you get past his AC on a unarmed attack.
Alright. Let me make sure.
Very violent.
Let me make sure it's unarmed and
You
not.
wanna follow these.
whipping out a sword all of a sudden.
Whoops!
Yeah, let me make sure that's unarmed, because otherwise this could get messy.
That would be bad.
Yes, it would. I don't need a bear claw gauntlet thing going off again.
Right?
Alright, now I should be able to attack. Unarmed, main hand. Awesome. I lost it. I'm sorry.
What did you do?
Crit.
Oh, wait.
So 25.
So you critted. With
So
a
nat 20
25.
with a +5.
So that passes AC. Go ahead and roll damage. And with that
Well,
crit
to be
too,
fair, it is apparently 1d1 +2.
that's always great. So
So
you do 3 damage.
I do 6.
Yeah, 6 damage. That's double. His crit.
Sorry.
So he hits you, man. He hits you good. Man, he only does 6 damage, but it's a crit. So he like hits you with a good 6.
Well, but I'm still realizing what's going on. I punch him too.
Boom!
Boom! Right to the face.
Right through the door. No.
22.
Huh?
Well, 22 hit.
Oh!
I'm punching you back.
It's natural.
You're not dazed or nothing? I'm surprised.
I was dazed, but do you want me to put does it
No,
advantage
it
on
was a
that?
crit, but you only hit him with 6, so it's not like.
Well, of course, 20's gonna hit.
Is that a question?
You take 4 damage.
Oh no.
So
Now,
you
here's the
hitting.
problem with that. I'm gonna hit you again
It looks like we're going to be
with a dagger.
Oh, okay, well, let's talk about
no.
it.
Yeah, because at this point,
Our party members.
what
are
Remus
close.
doesn't realize is that Cage has a feeling that you were trying to take this necklace from him.
Oh, shit.
So he gets real protective.
You're not taking it from me.
And I love how
Taking what
Minya is
from
just
ya?
taking notes of this whole thing. being the explorer and the diplomat, she's just like, I want to see what's going on with these people.
Taking what from that?
Dagger's not something. No, I'm not proficient in it.
Yeah, so he hit you, you hit him back, Remus, and he pulls his dagger out to come at you.
Damn it. Missed.
And he missed. Nope, he missed the tower to roll his dice.
20.
Oh, hit.
But it wasn't a crit.
Okay, so you got 20, but not a crit. So does he hit you?
Yeah, he hit.
So he
Barely.
20 will hit you.
Of course.
Barely hit.
Now do some damage.
It's always hard with these damn dice. There. 6.
You take another 6 damage from him, but this time it's kind of like a cut to your side. He goes and stabs you and slices like right by your ribs and cuts you with the dagger.
I get up and stride over. Gentlemen! Berric, would you do something?
If I'm honest, it gave me some pleasure. I take the.
Oh, the
Give me
worst
that
Andor.
back. You fool. You are already under its influence.
What? You said.
Think about it. Think about it.
Asking a lot.
Think.
But he
Think
gave me a
about
chest
Just
roll.
for yourself.
Sorry.
So Cage utters, you just want it for yourself, Berric.
What am I going to say?
You've always wanted the better toys.
I have the better toy. I hold up my staff. Oh, good lord.
Cage unsheathes his long sword.
God. This is Can I cast Remove Curse on him?
No, there is no curse that is put on him. As you guys are doing this, though, and Cage pulls his sword out from his back,
Jesus.
another human walks over with his hand on his sword and he says, I'm going to ask you to leave. Lily Greysquirrel has said you are causing a commotion. And I, being her protector, need you to leave her tavern before you cause any more harm.
Fair enough. I snatch it from him.
What?
Dexterity check, see if you're fast enough.
Shit, that's one.
Against your strength check, they're
Strength check or strength save?
strength save. Good, yeah. Strength save.
18.
25.
So you go to grab it. You do grab a hold of it, but you're not quick enough to snatch it from him. You guys are kind of like tugging it like two toddlers.
As he's pulling it, punching him in the face. Holding the sword, not cutting him, just punching him in the face.
So Cage goes to punch you in the face. Go and roll, see if you get past Berric's AC.
Shield of Faith as a reaction.
The hell?
So he does Shield of Faith as a reaction. Don't forget, that is verbal and semantic, I'm pretty sure.
You said I don't have to cast verbal components.
Yes, no, I did not. It is.
Not for that.
Yeah, no, you have to. Still.
Oh.
It's just a reaction, but you can still verbal. You still have to verbal and semantic that one.
Will a 17 get past?
As you go to hit him, he casts a shield right around him, like it's a shimmering like white.
Since he's holding on to the same thing I'm holding, would the shield cover me as well and bypass?
No, your hand would just kind of be like on the inside of the shield essentially, and that will add what?
It's only +2 to my 12.
+2, yeah, but he'll hit you, but he still has to break the threshold on that Shield of Faith. Remember?
Yeah, I'm not gonna break that.
Modified.
It's
version.
3.
Yeah, so you do 3 damage against your Shield of Faith, and I'm pretty sure your Shield of Faith's damage threshold is half your HP.
Oh, great.
So which is what?
76.
76. So yeah, so you're 3.
Like
you hit his shield, and it's almost just like punching a window. It's like boom.
How you like me now, bro?
Sorry.
No.
How you like me now, bro?
I'm going to tell you once. Let go.
I'm going to ask you to conjure up every shred of intellect that you possess.
Well, there we go about the intellect. Always thinking you're the smarter one just because you know a few spells.
I'll try to persuade him.
Okay, and you elves and dwarves, you notice too that there's something off. Like they're more angry and hostile than normal.
We're both holding it.
And so you're going to go ahead and
I hate you too.
make a persuasion check.
How old are you again?
I'm like
old.
I'm like
Yoda old.
I don't need to tell him that, do I?
No.
You can if you want. That's up to you what you want to share.
I am as old as this land.
Older than
so you can make a persuasion check, and you need to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Cage at advantage though.
I'll try next.
Where's my other one?
Persuasion would be charisma.
20.
11.
So what do you say to Cage?
Think about it. Is this a good idea?
You know what? I think it's a grand idea. Can I throw him?
You can't get to him with his shield.
He's holding the same thing I am, though.
Right, but you can't pull your hand out, and you can't.
So I can't like bring my arm back and try to throw him.
If you do, you're like dong, dong,
Got your
dong.
hand.
So he's kind of got you trapped right now.
I'm gonna take a
my hand on Cage's arm.
Okay.
Calmly.
Woo him.
Yeah.
I am wooing you now.
We're turning into me for that.
Sorry, use your diplomacy. This is what you're good at.
Yeah, this is what you're good
I'll
at.
shut up.
Thank you.
So she puts her hand. So Aminye comes over to Cage and puts her hand calmly on Cage.
We're not trying to take it from you. We're just trying to help.
I don't believe
We
you.
just want
You're
you
all
to
trying to
calm
take
down.
it.
I'm trying to persuade him.
All right, go ahead and make
There you
persuasion,
go.
and you make a charisma saving throw at advantage again, because you're kind of.
Oh, thank
oh my
God.
You're a 10.
Well, I rolled a 1 and a 19.
God damn it.
So
I
he
got a
is.
10.
So
he
21.
So he is very He just is not able to be persuaded right now. He is just in one zone. I do not want this necklace to be taken from me, and I don't care about anything else right now.
I swing my sword in a wide arc.
So he goes to swing his
Like,
sword.
not necessarily trying to hit anyone, but
okay, so he swings.
Whatever, just
he swings his sword in a threatening manner, you know,
back
and
off!
as he does that, the other guy that was talking to you blocks it and goes to hit you. So go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw there, Cage. Oh man.
Am I at advantage or dis?
Right now you're at disadvantage because your hand's
I got
stuck.
your hand.
Yeah, your hand's stuck for one, and you're kind of not yourself.
Let go, you fool.
What is 9 plus 7? 16.
16? Well, I rolled a 19.
Oh!
So this human guy comes over with his pommel, boom, hits you in the head, knocks you out, and you kind of dangle there on the shield.
Okay.
I'll drop the shield and take that from his hand.
Cage falls to the ground, and the guy says, I will ask you not again. Leave this tavern.
I put it back in its pouch. I put it back in my pocket. I skulk, and I walk out.
All right. So Berric walks
leaving
out.
him unconscious on the
leaving Cage knocked out. What do you dwarves and elves do?
I quickly run over and grab her and be like, don't go anywhere unless I'm in front of you. And then I look back at the halflings and go, we need to go. Come with me.
And so the halflings are like, oh, you people outside of Padtree always ruining things and a good time. Fine. They grab their stuff. They leave, and you guys all walk outside. And dwarves, you guys leave too?
I'm helping Remus out of. He's holding his side, and I'm like, oh, you put up a good show, Ladge. Put up a good show. I tried to take the chair with me, but they stopped it before I could.
Yeah.
take it away.
Try to leave that.
So
We leave
y'all are just leaving.
We leave too.
Yeah, we're just leaving you.
Yeah,
on
man.
the fucking ground.
You're in timeout, bro.
You're in timeout.
You know what? We should probably go back and to that one.
I stop on the way out and like
Spit
smack
at
his
him.
face a little bit. Let's wake him up.
Alright, so a minion walks over to Cage, is like, pitter patter, kind of wakes you up. You kind of come back from being dazed.
What happened?
And you feel immediately better, and knowing your character, you kind of feel a little ashamed based on what you displayed a little bit ago.
What?
I'm leaning
what
over
happened?
him. I'm leaning over you.
If you ever threaten me again, I promise you
I did what?
it will not end well. And then I leave.
What?
I have a good bodyguard.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, upon noticing everybody has left.
Alright, so you guys all walk outside. You guys can see that
Okay.
Berric is out there kind of talking to himself and pacing back and forth, trying to, like, you can tell he's trying to put things together like a thought, just what's going on.
As I get outside. Okay, somebody explain to me what
Halflings.
What in Palor's name just happened?
Dude, you went fucking mental, bro. Look at what you did to Remus over here. He's bleeding. I mean, it wasn't a lot, but he's hurting.
How much do I remember?
You remember everything.
On myself, I cast
I respect
protection
the
from
minor
evil and
protection.
good.
Alright. So you guys see Berric
Just
kind
as
of...
an extra measure.
Yeah, and it's a verbal semantic as well, isn't that?
Unavunu.
So you guys see over to Berric, and he
Falafel
kind of does this thing around him, and he doesn't tell you what he does, but Berric knows that he put himself protection from good and evil on there.
Dwarf, I owe you an apology.
You owe him a side. Holy shit.
In my defense, he shouldn't have tried to snatch it.
I mean, walk it. That's like,
I wasn't entirely of my own volition.
Oh, no shit, bro.
Shut up.
Are you insinuating that I couldn't take you out if I wanted to?
You can take the two of us on.
Yeah.
I
Remember.
protect Ken.
Coward.
Yeah.
So
Your
Thedric,
speaking privileges. have been
Thedric comes between you guys. He's like, look, I have a place I need to be. Can we please get going and stop arguing? Berric,
Of course.
please tell us the way.
As long as this one stays in front of us.
I imagine we'll go east and go on the east side of the mountains north to get to Donduin. Am I correct about that?
The way is shut. No. Yes, that's the way.
Hold on.
So we will go east and on the east side of the Drake's Spine Mountains, right?
Let me consult my memory.
Christ.
Yes, if we go east, we'll be able to go north through through Imlad Duath, and then we can go straight north to Donduin. Or Brembor, either way.
I believe the direction you're looking for is northeast.
Yes,
Northeast, yes, correct. We will go from the Smoldering Dragon northeast.
I'm waiting for it to load. My memory.
Your memory.
Can we time out for a minute? Yeah, no. But I have a different one.
Oh.
I have many questions for Berric.
Run that by me again.
Come on, Berric.
I've had quite a day.
Well, I understand that. So, I want to get to Donduin, and Thomas here wanted to visit the elves. I figured if we leave the Smoldering Dragon, go northeast, we can go straight shot to Donduin. And on the way, if we really, really want to, we can stop west of Donduin and go visit the woodland realm of Landuil. I think that's a great thing. Straight shot to Donduin, and we will make sure that we get there in a quicker time than any other route. You have been the one traveling these lands a lot longer. Can you people tell me the same?
That way is not safe.
Well, and why not, Berric?
Because
It's the
it's
straight-
red on the map.
God.
Because there are
That DLC has not been unlocked.
orcs. The orcs. That land is ridden with orcs. You will not make it. Not even with all of us.
Berric, come on, it's a few orcs.
A few? A few orcs? Just a few orcs? Sorry.
I know you've slain your own fair share of orcs. It's just a few.
Try a few thousand.
Or
a few million. Or maybe...
Berric, why do I sense that you know more than you're telling?
Because I've been giving more materials.
Yes, there would be a correct assumption that Berric says there's thousands.
I have known this land as long as it has been here. Do not question my judgment.
So Berric says to the group that Thedric's idea of going straight from the Smoldering Dragon northeast, straight shot to Donduin would not necessarily be safe because the land of Imlad Duath is riddled.
Imlad Duath.
It's riddled with orcs and thousands of orcs, which is a correct statement from.
So if we
Berric.
even if we skirt along the base of the mountains,
We could take our way up along the river.
Now, you dwarves being from Brembor, I don't know if you remember the history of Brembor and Bardoom. That's south of Bardoom. So you guys may have some info there about what he just said about staying close to the mountains.
You dwarves may have a good path.
As long as we stay away from the east side, we should be alright.
Or go too far up, go too far up the cliffs.
The east side is where the projects are.
The projects?
Those dwarf projects are not the best place at this time of day.
It's not gentrified yet.
We don't have
the
a
west
Starbucks.
side.
He says, well, what plan do you have then? Which way should we go? I thought going northeast would be the most direct shot to Donduin, which is where I want to go.
Let's go to Brembor.
No.
Straight up to Bardum to Brembor.
See,
Brembor.
Bardoom.
Bardoom, sorry.
No, that would be the area that I'm talking about. Imlad Duath.
is there no path through the mountains or anything?
I think so. Have you ever heard of the path?
I've only heard stories, but they've not been good stories.
Would you like to climb the mountains, or would you like to take the path around the mountains, up the river, through them?
Through
I'd
the
go with
mountains.
What'd you say?
I'd go around.
Through the mountains.
Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge. Know what I mean, know what I mean.
Do you elves have any input on their inquiries on travel? Knowing that Berric has said Imlad Duath and the dwarves have said Bardoom is not a good idea to travel through.
I'm just saying.
Halflings wanted adventure. I'm sorry.
So we came.
We can have adventure by going around the mountain.
They want to go.
Well, we should go through we should go through the mountains. That's great. That's
Zoom in, I can't see it.
The area marked Imla Duaf is dangerous. Anywhere near there is dangerous. So, we should not go anywhere near there.
Berric has given the idea
Berric
that
has
you...
spoken.
I agree with the man with the pointy hat.
Yeah, Berric has said, why don't we go through the mountains, up the river, north of the lake, Island Aranuin. And that is the lake that is right there northeast of Padtree. He says that you guys can go up those cliffs by the river to get around to Brembor.
Berric,
Alright, we finally found it on
Yeah,
the map.
you seem to have some knowledge that the rest of us.
Oh, I seem to have some knowledge, do I? Oh, that's good. I should hope so after 3,500 years.
Right, that's true.
Excuse me?
Sorry, on we go.
Damn you.
I guess we're following.
However,
This way.
So the elves have put their vote in for the river.
I'll vote for the river too.
Wise
However,
elves.
I still think
What
we can navigate the mountains.
the hell is that thing? And I'm pointing to your pouch.
He's referring to the...
I know.
Yeah, to the jewels. The jewelry.
This is my beard. This thing here.
Listen, I caught.
Wait, look! A distraction. Let's go.
So Berric...
Look, I caught that thing and nearly lost my mind. What the
You're
hell
distracted.
are we dealing with?
Persuasion check.
Oh God!
You are distracted now.
Okay, go ahead. Charisma saving throw their cage, not at advantage anymore.
Yeah. 17 plus like nothing. Maybe would that be charisma? Plus
18.
18.
Fuck. 18.
Meter beat.
Wait, what'd you read?
18.
18. And you got an 18?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so cage saving throw met or exceeded yours. So you do not persuade him of distracting.
It is an artifact of orcish origin.
I know that much.
I do not know much more. I must research it and meditate on the object.
Then how are you not driven mad nearly as much as I am?
Because you're a man.
Dude, I'm a wizard.
That's an appropriate response.
That is a strong assumption there.
The tree's right.
But men are weak-willed. Sorry.
Perhaps if it affects people strongly, you should keep it on your steed and not on your person.
If it causes a horse to go crazy.
I think we could take a horse.
Don't think a horse could do as much damage as a man with magic.
The princess speaks true.
I don't know that she does.
The princess?
Princess tree?
It's not a compliment.
I'm taking
It's
this one.
pompous.
Pompous.
I get on my horse and I say, very well. And I start to trot off in the direction that we've agreed on.
Alright, so Berric hops on the horse, on his horse. Light Xerox.
Xerox for short.
And he starts riding
Not a sponsor.
northwest from the smoldering dragon to the lake
they're
of
still in business.
Island Aranuin. And does your company follow him?
Yes.
Alright, so
I get the halflings into the cart.
The river's just as nice.
And I just
I can
stir on the
guarantee you
ruin.
that.
I'm like, ruin.
Maybe they can make up for the fishing
Follow.
along the way.
Exactly.
So Cage got the halflings onto the cart, told his horse Ruin to go forth, and you guys are all now traveling northwest to Island Aranuin. It takes you guys about a day and a half to reach the lake, and you guys get to the edge of the southeast side. And you guys see this lake is just it's beautiful, but also has kind of like a curiosity to it, if that makes sense to you guys. It's like, I wonder what's in there.
What's with the halflings in there to find out?
Especially since any of you guys that speak Elvish kind of understand what the name of Island Aranuin stands for.
Translation?
Oh, crap. Lake by the mountains.
No. That would be wrong, Berric.
Mountain by the lake.
It translates roughly to Lake of the King Beneath.
Oh, crap.
Oh.
Island Aranuin.
Lady of the Lake?
We made a bad choice. You made a bad choice. I go where you go.
You told me.
We could have gone through the night.
That area is not marked in red. We should be fine.
So you guys get around the east side of the lake, Island Aranuin, and you guys can see that there's just an odd stillness to this lake. Just very odd, like the wind's not interrupting it. It's just still.
Do I detect anything?
You can make
Detect
a perception
magic.
check. What?
Detect magic.
Do you have detect magic?
Yeah, I do.
No, you do not. I know you don't.
It comes with the
7?
dwarf.
No, it does not.
That.
I know you don't.
You're
7.
not supposed to if you do.
Yeah. That's why you read the onboarding fully, not
Didn't
halfway.
I thought you looked over
It's
his
called
character.
skimming.
I did. He doesn't
That's
have
how you read through your orders. You skim.
So you did a perception check.
No, you don't skim.
Yeah, skimming is not good.
After you have yours, it's okay.
7.
7. So Cage
lowest
over there
roll
looks
of
at
the
the
game.
lake and he's like, there's water here.
I see.
I'm gonna
nothing.
take that perception check myself. since
Okay.
I've been around here.
I
as
know
well.
nothing.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
I'll do it too since I don't have detect magic anymore.
All right, so you guys can actually do a group check if you want to.
15, 16,
How's that
17.
So
16.
if all of you succeed, then you pass. So I rolled 11.
7.
Oh, like a group chat?
17.
So who rolled higher than 11? Raise your hand. All right, so
Did-
more than
did-
half the
Did I
group.
get to re-roll?
No,
Oh.
but more than half the group
You just see
succeeded.
water.
So you guys look at the water, and you can see that there's a shadow kind of moving towards you.
Oh.
Alert! Alert!
Danger, Will Robinson, danger. And so what do you guys do, seeing that this shadow is...
Do you see that?
I see that.
Yeah, you see that?
See what?
I see that
Yeah,
too.
it's not just me.
I
I
step
see-
behind Rowan.
I say we go to those rocks over there and we just kind of chill out behind those for a little bit.
I see nothing, so I'm just having Ruin pull the cart along the lake.
With the halflings.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you guys want to speak up,
Let's find out what it is.
Fly, you fools!
Cage, you see that big rock over there? Go take the halflings behind that for us, please. Don't worry, it's okay.
I'm gonna cast light
what?
to distract, and hopefully it'll draw the attention towards the light.
All right, so go ahead and do your verbal semantic for that one.
Somatic.
Oh, is it just semantic?
Yeah, somatic.
Is it somatic?
It's
I keep
somatic.
adding an N.
I looked it up because I was like, semantic means.
Semantics. Yeah, you're right. My bad.
I was like,
DM doesn't know how to speak.
yeah, you can just cut that out.
Somatic.
Edit it in post.
Sorry, somatic. So you kind of touch like the tip of
Like
your
psychosomatic.
staff, and it lights up real bright, and you're like holding it over the water, and you tell.
Over here.
Yep, and you're kind of waving it down. They continue to go up the east side of the lake, and as that happens, you guys can see that tentacles
Shit.
fly out of the lake.
Do I see this?
Yes, you guys see
Oh
this.
shit!
Grabs onto the cart and starts dragging it towards the water.
Over here.
I reach back,
Did not work.
throw the 2 halflings out of the cart on the land.
Okay,
My cart.
Make a strength check, because you got to be able to pick them up.
I've picked him up before.
Yeah, but you can get.
I know.
My whole life was in that cart.
20? Alright, so you grab both of these halflings and you just throw them out of the cart, and as you do so, the cart is being dragged into the water now, and you're getting wet.
Alright, I'm disconnecting my horse, hopping on the horse, and going.
Alright, so you're gonna have to attack the rope then if you want to cut it loose. Or are you trying to like actually disconnect the correct way?
I don't think I have time.
So you're gonna just try and cut Your
Yeah.
horse free.
Yeah, I'm
All right,
just
so
gonna
go
cut
ahead and
the
do that.
rope.
You need to make an attack against the bindings.
With my
on-
sword or my dagger?
Whichever one you choose.
Okay.
What do you have this?
Dagger. Oh, okay.
Actually, idea.
Don't let me die.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull out my longsword and do it. Hola.
So you pull your longsword out.
Where is it? There we go. There.
Oh, card's gone.
Right by this time, Cage.
That will be 19.
19 will hit the reins that
Holy
are connected
God.
to the cart successfully.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll damage. You need
Oh,
to,
what the?
You need to get at least 5 to cut the reins.
Oh, shit.
That's the threshold on those.
Where's my 8?
Can I try to throw an Eldritch Blast at a tentacle?
If you want to, you can. Yeah, go ahead
Don't
and do
aim
that.
it at the cards.
So,
I said the tentacle.
Berric goes ahead and does an Eldritch Blast at one of the tentacles. Go ahead and roll, see if you hit. Or do you have to roll for that?
9.
I don't know.
9?
I'm just
Alright,
a
so
wizard.
you successfully
I don't
cut the
know.
reins that are attached to the cart. Boom. Hop on your horse, and you kind of trot out of the water.
Ah!
The cart and all your provisions get dragged
Oh,
into the
no.
lake.
All my stuff's on ruin.
Oh, yeah, your stuff. But I'm talking about the other provision.
Yeah, sorry.
Gets dragged into the lake.
Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast.
Berric does an Eldritch Blast. Boom. Hits the tentacled creature from the outside on the tentacles as it finishes dragging the creature down.
Oh, it is a ranged spell attack roll. Should I?
I'll give you that one this time. But in the future.
Oh, God.
So as you can see, the face appears out of the water, and it is a kraken.
Is it kraken or kraken?
Kraken. Like you're cracking the juke. And it goes to attack you, Berric. Oh, yeah, that's right.
My bodyguard left.
So it's gonna make some tentacle attacks at you. It gets to make 3. Will.
Reaction. Ooh, no.
What are you putting up with your reaction?
My
Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith. Okay, so Berric puts up a Shield of Faith. He holds his staff above his head, and a shield envelops him as the Kraken makes attacks. He makes 1, 2, 3 that all successfully hit because they're above 20.
Fuck.
And you will take altogether. That's going to be 69 damage.
Oh!
Ow!
But what is the threshold on your shield?
It was half of my health, which is 76, and half of that is 30.
Round up, I think.
God, I can't math. 38?
Yes.
I got
38.
38.
38 is half.
Yeah.
And you took 69. So two hits come down. Boom. Boom. And that second one busts your shield over.
Shit!
That third tentacle comes down. So let's see, 69 minus 38. So you're going to take 31. You're going to take 31 damage after your shield falls.
Oh. Okay, not as bad as...
And you need to make a strength saving throw as well.
Shit.
If you fail, you get knocked
Strength saving throw. That's not one of my saves.
Can I get the 2 halflings onto my horse and send it off to out of range?
If you want to in a second, yes you can.
This looks bad. 5?
I rolled a 3. So you're gonna hit with 2 tentacles, boom,
And
boom
I
on your
don't get
shield.
dragged in.
The shield bursts on that second hit, and the third tentacle comes down straight on you. Boom, kind of slaps you upside the head, but it does not knock you prone. And then the tentacles retreat back into the lake. Cage goes over. He picks up the 2 halflings. He puts them on his horse, stops the horse, and says, "Ride!" And Ruane runs off with the halflings.
Well, in range.
Within range where you can see, but like you make him run off out of.
It just disappears. Shit.
Has the Kraken receded and gone away?
It's receded, yes, for now.
Let's go.
Can I see it?
You can see its shadow dwelling right underneath the water, yes.
I'll cast my spirit bomb.
Spirit
What?
bomb? What? You don't have a spirit bomb.
Sunbeam.
Your sunbeam.
My
okay.
sunbeam. The big one.
The big one.
Oh god.
68 radiant I can read. At the shape.
Okay.
Through the water. Hopefully. Here, let's pull that up. 60 feet from me?
Okay.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
It's within that.
Uh-oh.
Each creature in the line must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
On a failed save, it takes 68.
20.
It's blinded. Son of a bitch.
Oh god.
Should I even...
No one else is in the way, right?
No.
No, hopefully not.
What about that rock he was talking about?
May.
I make a real good sense with this rock.
I have not made it to the rock.
Oh wait, do I have to roll for a Constitution save? No.
No, that's your...
My spell.
Yeah, the one we
casting
talked about
basis,
earlier.
That's 16.
16.
So
20 side, yeah,
okay.
I beat that.
So you beat that. So you're gonna take half damage and you're not blinded.
Okay. So what damage do I take?
Is it undead or ooze? No.
No. It's a gargantuan monstrosity.
So, yeah, half of 68. Do I roll 3d8? Do I take 68 and cut it in half?
It's your choice. I'll let that be your choice.
Ooh. We'll make it more complicated. We'll do 60. This is d8. D10s. Come on.
Are there any squirrels or anything nearby?
There's one.
Squirrel? No.
There's
Not right
one.
now, in this particular moment.
Here, we'll just roll.
You needed more die?
Nah, I'll just do 3d8.
Oh, here's
It's
another.
not
D8.
as much as I was hoping. No, I've got 3. I'm good. That's all I need. Woohoo! 11.
11.
Take
damage.
that!
Take that.
My
Alright.
finishing move.
Go ahead and Remus. I need you to make yourself an athletic or acrobatics check.
Let's do
Or
athletics.
you're not behind the rock.
I am behind the rock. But okay. Let's do athletics since I have +5.
Well, tentacles to reach around that stuff.
17.
17. Ooh, okay. You had to beat 15.
Shite.
So
Wow.
one of the tentacles flies out of the water, grabs your legs, and goes to attempt to pull you, but you kind of slither right out of his grasp, and it recedes back into the water. And then a bunch of tentacles come out ready to attack. What does your group do?
This is a losing battle.
This is losing battle.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Just
Run
a little.
away!
Aminye! You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Have fun.
Succeed.
Hang on. Dexterity.
Well, this sucks.
Right? Look for a safe passage.
18.
18, perfect. So you miss the tentacle that goes to reach for you, and it just goes right past you and slides across the dirt back into the lake. Where's your
So
group
much
do
for safe passage, eh, Brackus?
Hey, I believe the elves was in.
Berric.
Berric. Wow.
Brackus.
Bye-bye.
What'd you call me?
A little Sliss-Dexy there.
What'd you call me?
Would you call me Holmes?
Cut that. It's offensive.
It's not. What?
It could be offensive.
Berric, what was that you said about safe passage?
I'm on my horse riding away. I don't know about you.
Let's see.
I'm riding away as well.
I'm pretty
Cut
sure we
that
hop
too.
on our ponies and go.
We're good.
We
Yeah.
go. We hop on our
I'm
ponies and
racing
go.
Alright.
after her. We're out.
Alright, let me go ahead and make some rolls real quick. Boom.
Well, looks like
I don't get to kill you this time. Okay. The Kraken went to go hit you guys with some more tentacles, but you guys ran and rode off right outside of its range. But you guys can see that on the edge of the lake, it's following you guys.
Alright, in that
Keep
case,
your pace.
I'm
The
going
mountains.
to be sprinting past them.
Okay, so Cage here goes to run past you guys. He's got the mentality, I don't have to be the fastest tower in this thing.
I am the fastest!
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm calling Rune.
Alright, so how the rest of you getting away?
Horse? Riding
Alright,
our horse.
So you two...
our ponies.
Alright, so you guys are on your ponies, you guys are on your horse. Yeah, Berric hops back onto Xerox.
I'm calling Ruin with the 2 halflings on it to ride alongside them, and I'm just keeping pace.
All right, so Ruin runs back. You guys are all trotting away. You guys are still heading north. The creature goes to hit you guys again, misses. Boom, 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 and it does not reach you guys by the time you guys get to a point where its tentacles can reach outside, and you guys are now faced with this cliff right in front of you guys. You guys have to get up it because you guys see the waterfall now that falls into the lake from the river, and you guys can see that there is a way to get up. Some very steep steps on the side of this cliff.
I thought you were pointing at me for a second.
Are the steps capable of letting
You know they orc food by now.
The steps are not available for horses to go. They are too steep.
They're away
The
from
DM
horses.
didn't highlight that map.
There is not. It's like one of those zigzaggy staircases that go all the way up the cliff, very
I mean,
close.
could we like go into the mountains somewhere else?
There's no entrance into the mountains here. And if the horses tried to climb the mountains, it would not be one of those Skyrim deals. It would just fall and hurt itself probably.
Can I
So right
pick
now your
up the
choice is to
horse
go
and carry
back.
it up the steps?
No, you're not that strong. So your choice now is to go back
Dice would not.
towards the smoldering dragon, or climb up these steps on the side of this cliff.
Are horses smart enough to make it to the smoldering dragon on their own?
Shit.
You'd have to trust that they are.
Oh, crap.
Can our ponies make it up this?
No.
Can I
trust Ruin, but he's not the brightest bulb in the box.
Can I use a perception check to look for a door, perhaps, that might appear in moonlight? With the that gets activated by a certain word
That's a
for
dwarf thing.
friend.
It's like,
There are no doors here you'll be able to see with a perception check.
Can I use detect magic?
Yeah, you can.
Detect magic.
You detect a pure evil force that is giving you a feeling of uneasiness.
Is it just the thing in my pocket?
Yes, it is.
And nothing else.
No.
Will the heroes decide to scale the cliffside steps, or will they find another path? Find out on the next episode of the Homebrew Heroes Podcast. Hey there, everybody. Looking for some other content? Well, go check out our friends over at Let's Watch Anime, the professionals with all things anime. Or if you're looking for something that's more in the final frontier, go ahead and check out our friends at the Star Trek Wars Podcast. They are the connoisseurs of everything Star Trek.